An icon is a small image. These small images, they are called icons, and some of them are called folders. All right. So an icon gives you an idea of what you are trying to open. For example, if you see this Zoom icon, it tells you that this is for Zoom. So it helps you to quickly open what you want to open. And then how do you open it? I told you that once you press your mouse pad once, or you click on your mouse, it's called what? Click. It is called click. Well, if you want to open an icon or you want to open a file, all you need to do is double click. And how do you double click? You press your forefinger, that first finger after your thumb. You just press, double click it twice, like pam pam. I was telling my daughter, pam pam. So just click on it, pam pam. That is how you open a folder. So if I'm opening this Zoom, I've double clicked. So when you hear somebody tell you double click, you click on it twice, pam pam, it will open. So can you all open a file or an icon on your laptop? I've just opened the Zoom icon. All right, so you double click on it. That is how you open an icon. All right, so on an icon, we're going to open a window very soon. Okay, we're going to open a window. So no matter which operating system we are using, our computers uses folders. Our computer uses folders to organize all of our different files. So once you have your personal laptop, it's good to always customize it to what you want. But if you are sharing a laptop with somebody, there's a limit to what you can do, because you cannot distort the person's file. But if the person has a Windows 10, you understand, if the person is using Windows 10, you can log in your own account on that laptop. You can log in your own account on that laptop. So all these yellow icons you're seeing, they are called what? Folders. They are called folders. So they're called folders. All right. So whether you're using a Mac operating system or Windows operating system, these are called folders. So now we're going to be navigating this window. Okay, we're going to be navigating this window. So we've known what the desktop is, we know what the icon is. This long black thing at the bottom is called the tax bar. This long black thing on the bottom is called the tax bar. And then we can see a folder on the tax bar. This folder is called File Explorer. So all your files are usually hidden here in this folder. If you have quick access to your files, they are usually hidden here. So if you click on it, if you double click on it, you open your File Explorer. All right. And me, I have a lot of files in my system, and they are really well organized. Like all the different people I'm working for, I have different folders. So I'll just open it so that you see. Under user, you can see I have different folders for different people. Different people here. Let me see if I can. I'll increase it to be large so that you can see. Under documents, when you click on documents, these are all the different people I'm working for. So everybody has their folder. If I'm working for this one, it has their folder. So I'm going to, if you want to increase the size of the folders, you go to view. Just click on view. Once you click on view, you can either see it in a list format. Can you see? As I clicked on list, it has increased, or increase the window. Okay. So you can click on list. You can make it to be smaller icons. You can make them to be smaller icons depending on how you want to view them. You can make them to be medium-sized icons depending on how you want to view them. You can make them to be large icons. So, but for the purpose of this class, I will use extra large so that you people can see the folders very well. All right. So you can just click on view and click on extra large icons. So these are our different folders. So I have folders for different sets of people. I work for Agility, I have their folder. So any file I'm creating is under here. For ARTI, all their folders are here. For CGGF, for Corel, I have different folders. I'm going to teach us how to create folders, okay? I have different folders. All Nichotech stuff are inside this folder. So we have different folders. So under File Explorer is where you can go to your folder, okay? So somebody will ask, how do we create a new folder? If you want to create a new folder, I'll go back to our desktop. I'll go back to our desktop. If you want to create a new folder, all you need to do is just to right click. Now on your laptop, you will see under your trackpad, or if you are using a mouse, If you're using a mouse, the right part is called right click, the left part. So if you want to open a file, you click on the left button of either your trackpad or your mouse. But if you want to right click, you click on the right button. So to create a folder, you right click. Just click on the right part of your trackpad. You right click. Once you right click, you will see new. You will see what? New. So once you see new, you click on folder and you can create a new folder. So I'm going to name this folder maybe devices. Let me name it devices. So you can name it devices. So on our systems, can we just quickly create a folder? If you have a laptop with you, can you just quickly create a folder? Just right click on your desktop and create a folder. Right click on your desktop and create a folder. If you've created a folder, can I see thumbs up?
I've created.
All right. Who
I've
else?
created a folder.
Okay. Who else have done so? Who else have created
They
a
wrote new folder.
so name it. Put a name. Put a name inside
Oh,
that new folder, just
okay.
like I did. Mommy Shola, have you tried? Sonia, have you tried?
I'm not. Oh, it's on the computer. Right
Right
click. I
click.
be on.
Yeah, right click. You are using a laptop. Are you using a mouse or a trackpad?
I'm not using mouse.
Okay, on your trackpad, the right part of the trackpad, the down part, the
The
down
down
part,
part, yes.
and the right part, click on it. Once you click on it,
Just
you see
click on it.
something like this. Have you seen something like this?
I'm not. I'm coming.
Okay. Who else is trying? For those of us that don't have a laptop, just watch. By the time you have a laptop, you can reach out to me at any time and I will be of good assistance.
Yeah.
Have you right clicked?
Yeah.
So have you seen new? Click on new, depending on the windows you are having. Have you seen new?
Yes.
Okay. So click on new, click on folder, like so. Click on folder, and you see highlighted. You can type the name of the folder. That's how to create a folder. That's how to create a folder.
Mm.
Have you done it? Auntie,
Yes.
Auntie Bolu, are you with a laptop? Sonia, are you with a laptop? Have you tried?
Yes, I've done it.
All right, so that's how to create a folder. All right, so once we understand how files and folder work, just like in our office, we have different files and we have different parts of our shelf. So a folder is being able to keep files. You keep files inside your folder to keep them organized. All right, so now we have different kind of files. We have different kind of files, like we have word files, we have documents, we have photos, we have music files, we have video files, we have different kind of files. So depending on the files you have, you can create different files and put them in a folder. Okay, so right now we're going to create a file. We're going to create a file. So for us to create a file, you just right click. All right, once you right click, the same way you click on new. So whichever kind of file you want to create, do you want to create a Word file? You just click on Word documents. All right, and I can name it resume. So can you see I've created a Word file? I don't know if you can see my screen, if you saw my file. Did we see my file? Hello?
No.
I just created a file. Did we see how I created a new file?
No.
All right, just like the way we created folders, right click, right click, go to new, and you can create any file. If you want to type a document, you can create a Word file or you can create a presentation file, any kind of file you want to create. So I created a Word file. ahead and create a presentation file. I'll click on presentation and you can see that my file has already been created here on my desktop. My file has been created here on my desktop, and I will name it maybe this presentation. If maybe they told me to talk about, come and give a presentation on leadership, I can just name it leadership. So can we go ahead and create our files? Can we go ahead and create our files? If I've done so, can I get some thumbs up? Have we succeeded in creating a file and a folder? If you have a challenge, you can speak up. I'm here. If you have a challenge on creating file and folder, you can speak up. Can I go? Can I move on? Have we been able to create our file?
Yes, I've created my file.
Okay. Who else have tried? Mommy Shola, have you tried creating files? Sonia, have you tried? Can you write with me?
I've tried.
Okay. So I can move on, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's how to create a file and a folder. Okay, so right now we'll
Sorry,
go at,
but all this thing we are doing on laptop now,
uh,
we can't do it. We can't do it with our phone, right?
you can on your phone. On your phone, if you press the desktop, if you press the screen, just hold
Mm.
down the screen, you will see new folder. You can create a folder on your phone. So all those
Okay.
icons, all those applications, you can put them
Mm.
inside folders on your
Okay.
phone. So you can arrange your phone. Your phone must not
Mm.
be looking so scattered. Can you try on your phone? On your phone, just press the screen, hold it down. You will see new, you see new folder. So now you can decide to arrange the files on your phone. You can decide to arrange all the music files, like maybe music library, all those what they call it,
Mm.
YouTube music, put them in one folder. Then all these office tools like all those Google things like Google Classroom, Google Meet, all these Google things, you can put them in one folder. And there's already a folder in most of our phones that have Google stuff. So like your Google Classroom now, you can just press
Mm.
on it and drag it into the Google folder on your phone. I'll show us how to do that. Maybe I should share my phone screen. Have you tried it? Has it worked?
I've not.
Please,
Maybe
can you show us?
let's just
Okay, let's just finish with this.
let's finish with it. I was just trying to ask questions that in
No, it's a
case
good
that
question. It's a good
yeah
question. So let's just finish with this
the
computer today.
computer,
I will show
yes.
you people the phone on. So on your own, you can arrange your phone. My husband will say, "This your phone is looking so neat and arranged. How you they do am?" So you can arrange your phone. All right. So let's just move on. So this is called the desktop. Now we cannot be creating too many files on our desktop. It will make our desktop too clumsy. Okay, it can make our desktop too clumsy. So what we do is that we'll go to our Internet Explorer. On your phone, it might be called File Explorer or Internet Explorer. So this folder here, just click on it. If the folder is not pinned to your taskbar, this is called the taskbar. I'm going to explain all these icons later. So if your folder is not on the taskbar, just go to search. Click on search and type File Explorer. Click on search, type on File Explorer and open. Can you see I've opened my File Explorer? So instead of creating a lot of folders on your desktop and making your desktop look too clumsy, open your File Explorer. So from your File Explorer, you can see you can create multiple folders here. It can accommodate a lot of folders and it will not make your desktop clumsy. Okay? So this is my File Explorer. I'm going to make the icons bigger so that we can see. Okay, so now if you want to create a file here, have we all opened our file explorer?
Yes.
Okay, so now when we're on our file explorer, any folder we are trying to create, it must have a location. It must have a location. Do you want that file to be under desktop? Do you want it to be under desktop, or you want it to be under downloads? Anywhere you want your file to be, it can be there. So under this our file explorer, we can see that I have, your laptop comes with customized files. Can we mute? Can we mute? Okay. It has customized files, okay? So if I want to create a new file, I must select the
Mute. So
location.
that's there.
So if I want it to be on my desktop, that desktop that we saw now, if I want to create a file from here to be on my desktop, I will just click on new.
When I count it, I will now come here, come and calculate it, because several times I was everything. When I counted the money, look at the money I counted now. Coming to this place now, the money is gone. I don't know how to manage. One day after counting it, as if it's somebody removed money from it. I counted everything, and the money I counted at home.
Where did you keep the money? I put it in the drawer.
No, it's not from now.
So it's from where? From the house.
It's like from the house now.
Is it not only you that used to arrange the money? It's you that used to arrange it now. But before when you used to come, we don't used to have this issue now. So is it of recent it started?
Yes.
So you need to
That's
investigate.
why sometimes I will go here.
So you need to investigate the house.
That's when I get there from anytime. So I observe this night. This is whether I don't know
Okay, sorry about that.
because I counted it in the morning, put it yeah, when just let me come. I don't branch anywhere.
Okay, sorry. Let me
If I
just
reach here now, I
continue.
will not be going here back.
Okay, sorry about that, please. So once you open your file explorer, you can create a file or a folder on any location. So now that I've clicked on desktop, if I right click, I'll see new. I can create a folder and it automatically goes to my desktop, all right? Or you come to this part, but depending on the Windows you're using, yours might not be like mine. Depending on the Windows you're using, you might not see the folder here. So you can also create a folder from this place, and you can have your folder. I can just say fish. The name of this folder is what? Fish. If I want this folder to be under downloads, I select it and I click on right click, click on new, and you can create your file or your folder. You can create a file or a folder. So now we're going to learn how to move files and folders from one place to another, all right? And then this Internet Explorer that we just opened is called a window. Any icon you open, any application you open is called a what? Window. So now this is a new window that I have opened, and a new window gives you different files, different folders, and then this top part is called tabs. This top part is called tabs. So I can click on this plus to open a new tab. All right, can you see? I've opened a new tab. You click on this plus, you can open a new tab, as multiple tabs as you want. And then on this tab, I can open a particular folder. So right now I'm going to open, let me say, let me open this my church folder. I can just open this folder. So on this tab, I have a folder opened. On this other tab, I can also open another folder. All right.
Noise. There's noise. Oh, noise. I don't know who is doing this.
I tell you, whether na iron flags, I don't tell you about iron zinc, I don't tell you about your basin where you go fish water. That iron basin, that big one, most times it dey leak. Most times you fall. As you fall, when you leak like that, quickly burn. As you burn, my sister, my auntie, your problem not finish. Quickly burn dey here. I beg, drop me and come collect that. Go test am yourself. Now you go dey tell.
Okay, so you can open different folders in different tabs. Okay, so this is a particular window. It's called a window, so you can open different folders. So now, how do we move files from one folder to another? In this folder, in one folder, you can open multiple folders, okay? So we have BDL folder. I'm going to right click and open another folder. So you can open multiple folders in one folder. So if maybe I have a folder that has to do with basic 2, inside basic 2, I can open multiple folders that have science, health, maths, English, all right? So for this folder, I have, let me just say basic 2. I can name it basic 2. Can you see this is a folder called basic 2? Now, if I want to create a file inside this folder, I'll just click on the new, and I'll create a Microsoft document and call it what? Maths. I'll call it maths. And we see this is maths. I can create another file and call it English. I want to teach us how to move files into folders. All right. So I'll create another document and call it what? English. So I've created English. So under our file explorer, can we create a folder and create 2 files before I move on? Create a folder, name it basic 2, then create 2 files and name it maths and English. So I'm waiting for you to do that. Create a folder, name it basic 2, then create 2 files, name me one maths, another English before I move on.